It feels like it's been quite the long time since I've actually sat down to read a One Piece chapter. I'm glad to see One Piece finally back, and to start off the first chapter of 2015 of One Piece, we have a Barto-themed chapter. Now that is what I actually like to see soon as I start 2015, because Barto is fucking best boy of this arc. I love Barto, and getting to see him shine in this chapter, I was like, damn. So, the ending rough conclusion, like the quick overview of this chapter, being quick about it, pretty much Barto, he puts up a barrier, he sacrifices himself, he takes in poison needles from Gladius, he defeats Gladius, and then Robin pretty much makes it up to where we have where Rebecca and Diamante and Kyros are all fighting at. So, that's pretty much the quick overview of this chapter. Now, the inner details of this chapter, I have to say, I was a big fan of this chapter for multiple different reasons. For one thing, Hakuba. Hakuba, he instantly reminded me of Two-Face. I don't know if I'm the only one to actually think that, but when I was reading this chapter, and I saw, you know, Hakuba having like a smile and a frown and all that in this chapter, I'm like, dude, that is straight up Two-Face. That looks like fucking Two-Face, but in One Piece form. And so, I was laughing my ass off earlier this morning, like, you know, 30 minutes ago when I was reading this chapter, because seeing how Cavendish was actually arguing with himself back and forth, like, he's bitching at himself, like, he's like, stop it, I will, no, I will, no, just like, oh my god, I was just entertained to see how Cavendish was actually arguing with himself, and I love little traits like that when it comes to manga, and to see how Oda actually added in something like that into this chapter, I was like, dude, that's entertaining. Now, past that entire bit, so Hakuba, clearly, he's bloodthirsty. I mean, we already knew this, but I mean, in this chapter, he was attacking friend or foe. He couldn't give a shit about anyone, and he was going out of his way to attack anyone, even Robin in this chapter, and he was even going to attack Barto right at the beginning of the chapter. So, clearly, he doesn't care. He doesn't care who friend or foe is. He will just attack anyone in his way, and at the end of this chapter, we actually get slight development for Cavendish, actually. Cavendish protects Robin. Like, when he grabs Robin to take her up to where Diamante, Rebecca, and Kyros are, he actually, Hakuba attacks Robin, tries to attack Robin, and you have it to where Cavendish actually grabs the sword and hurts himself to save Robin. So right there, it shows you how much, you know, Cavendish actually really wants to help the Straw Hats, and how much he's kind of slightly changed from the start of this arc. So seeing that, I'm like, damn, Oda, damn. It's really entertaining to see that entire development going on. You also have the shocking reveal of Robin. Robin, she can stop Hakuba. Like, what? Like, what? Okay, so, Hakuba, as we know, that's already been showcased once before in the Coliseum match that wrecked everybody really quickly. Pretty much, Hakuba could actually be stopped by Robin. I'm like, whoa. So, Robin stopped Hakuba. I have no comment on that. Like, it's just like, holy shit, Robin. So, now we move on to the segments with Barto. So Barto has some development in this, and along with his actual shocking reveal of one of his moves. And I have to say, I like the detail Oda used when it came to Barto's actual move that he revealed in this chapter. Now, I don't think it was ever really revealed before. I personally don't believe it was, but I think this is the first time we actually saw a move named like that. And to see how Barto, when he attacked Gladius and beat the shit out and punched him pretty much, he called it Bari Bari no pistol. Come on, no pistol. Come on, man. Seriously. That's fucking, wow. The respect that Barto has for Luffy, even named his attacks after Luffy. So, wow. It just really goes to show you how much Barto really loves Luffy and thinks of him as senpai! You know, stuff like that. And I never get tired of that. And I love how Oda's really trying to showcase Barto. And I really wonder, at the end of this arc, is Barto really going to join the Straw Hats? Because, I mean, he's really up for a new candidate to join the Straw Hats. Let's be real here. I mean, it's either going to be Rebecca or Barto. And to see how Barto's been displayed, it seems like it's possible he might. Even with his ending speech was a dead ringer for Straw Hat material. Like, he's like, I will get stronger for one day, you'll be able to rely on me, Luffy, or Senpai. And so, to see him say something like that, that is straight up Straw Hat material. So I'm like, I fucking wonder, like, is he really going to join Luffy. I mean, if he asked Luffy, I mean, I think Luffy would allow him. I really do, but, I mean, we'll have to see. Besides that, you also have it to where Barto actually gets poisoned in this. So, supposedly, we find out that Gladius's actual, like, hair is poisonous, turns into needles, it can explode and has poison in it, and Barto pretty much got hit by this poison. So Barto, I guess, could kind of be considered like he's poisoned at the moment, so he needs to get some treatment. He definitely does, or he's gonna die on us. So yeah, that's pretty much the chapter in a nutshell. I mean, Gladius exploded, he turned into a mini-cell, we had Two-Face, Robin gets up to where, you know, Rebecca, Diamante, and Kyros are. That's pretty much this chapter. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about our first chapter of One Piece of 2015? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all. Please be safe. Chibi out.